When you look at Team USA's roster, anything short of a championship was going to be a disappointment. They stressed us all out during pool play in Houston, but they've come here to Miami. They took down the Dominican Republic in the semifinal, and they are now 1 win away from their first championship in 9 years. Well, they've got one more chance to have it against Venezuela, which is in the championship for the first time, and they are everything that is great about this tournament. All-star talent. Third consecutive trip to the championship game for Team USA, looking for their first title since 2017. And those stats right there, John, are the big league career for McLean. 8 starts total, and now he finds himself pitching in the championship of the World Baseball Classic. Venezuela in the finals for the first time, and their biggest superstar leads off the game. Off we go with a line drive, base hit to left center field. Acuna wastes no time doing what he often does. Michael Garcia had the game-winning hit last night. Italy just couldn't put him away. This is on the ground to third and could be 2. There's one, and a double play. 5-4-3, they ring him up and wipe the bases clean.
I will tell you right now, I don't care how many years you have in the big leagues or how few years you have in the big leagues. That right there is the set. That's what he needed to reset the heartbeat.
And another thing to get out there and actually execute on those feelings. Luis Arraez with a weak fly ball into center field. And thanks to the double play ball, it takes him just 5 pitches. Left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez on the hill for Venezuela. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off and sends a fly ball to center field that Jackson Chourio will drift back on. And both leadoff hitters being aggressive in this ball game. He just missed. Bryce Harper slices a pop fly into shallow left field, and an easy one for Ezequiel Tovar. 2 up and 2 down for Rodriguez. 2 gone in the first inning. Aaron Judge, chance from the Venezuela fans. Bolche, they say, finishing. And Rodriguez does.
Well, we talk about him like in the first outing that he had. He used a lot the 4-seam. We're expecting exactly what he's doing, like sinkers and off his speed.
Dumps a base hit into right field to start this third. And what a beautiful thing for Team Venezuela. Their captain, Salvador Perez, leading off this inning with a base hit. Jackson Chourio's at the plate. Chourio's down quickly on 3 pitches. McLean gets him. Acuna takes the walk. Venezuela's got him at first and second. Up comes Michael Garcia, who had the go-ahead hit in that 7th inning rally last night and is hitting above 400 in this tournament. That's to the backstop. He overthrows the curve and the runners advance.
Yeah, you're right about this. He just really tried to break this one. He didn't stay closed enough with his front side, opened up and spun it away.
Garcia drives the ball to left center field. Buxton in the run will get there. But 1 pitch after the wild pitch, Venezuela strikes first. Sacrifice fly Michael Garcia to score Salvador Perez.
Well, the byproduct of runners on second and third might have cost this breaking ball to be higher than he wanted to. You want to bounce this ball, but he had already thrown a wild pitch, and this one is right down the middle and up, and that's the easiest pitch to hit a fly ball to score that run.
Arraez pulls one sharply, but it's righted Bryce Terang. Venezuela's on the board first. A sacrifice fly from Michael Garcia. So Rodriguez has retired the first 7. Bryce Terang on 1-0. Grounds one right side and through, and there is the first base runner for Team USA. That is Byron Buxton. Not going. Buxton's down on strikes. He's got that change-up butterflying up there. 2 away. Back to the top and Witt. In the air to center field. Sends Chourio back. He's got it spotted. Says, I've got it. That's the inning. Well, if you had Eduardo Rodriguez and Nolan McLean giving up 1 run combined through 4 innings, you're a winner.
Yeah, we thought the offenses would establish themselves.
Here's a drive to center field off of the bat of Abreu. Wilyer Abreu hits it out. And it's 2-0 Venezuela. Abreu more known for his gloves so far in the major leagues. Underrated as a hitter. Underrated but improving greatly on what is already well above average offensive production. We got 5 innings to find out which country wins the World Baseball Classic. I think the Boston Red Sox have won the World Baseball Classic in terms of the impact their players have made. What in the world is going on here? Rodriguez shutting down Team USA. Here's a payoff. Anthony grounds one gently to second. Torres will throw him out. That is going to do it for Eduardo Rodriguez. 4 1/3 scoreless innings for the 33-year-old that had a 5 ERA the last 2 years with the Diamondbacks. For the whole country watching, Rodriguez with one of his finest performances in years. It's 2 away. Down to their last 10 outs. If Harper could reach, they get Judge to the plate as the tying run. There it is. Harper with a 2-out hit to right. And up comes the captain. Here's the moment. Chopper to third, Garcia. Inning over. After 6, Venezuela 2, United States nothing. Anthony takes the walk, and again the Americans get the tying run to the plate with 2 out. Andres Machado, 5 games in the Classic, has not given up a run. In the air behind first. Jimenez to the foul line. He's got it. Venezuela's fired 7 scoreless innings against the United States. It's a 4-pitch walk and a 3rd consecutive inning, Johnny, where they've gotten a 2-out base runner. I've been saying all tournament, you figure Harper, if the U.S. is going to win it, is going to make his mark at some point. I wasn't thinking it was going to come down to what might be his last at-bat of the tournament. Alas, here we are. Bryce Harper representing the tying run with 2 outs in the 8th inning. Harper sends a fly ball to deep center field. Better late than never. Bryce Harper has tied the championship.
When he laid off that changeup, it was a great sign, obviously, and he got one ball that he could get out in front. He had been getting close, just missing fastballs. Well, he didn't miss that one in perfect timing.
Harper makes his mark.
You're wondering how Team USA got home field advantage to be in this position. Boom.
The salute as Bryce Harper connects. Changes everything. That's a leadoff walk for Luis Arraez. And they will pinch run for Arraez. Javier Sanoja is going to come in. Eugenio Suarez is going to come up. Sanoja runs. Throw from Will Smith is not in time. He's stolen second. It skipped in there. It looked like on time, but Terang having to pick the throw. Didn't quite get the tag on him immediately. They're going to challenge, though.
I mean, you almost have to challenge here in the 9th.
Woo! Worth the challenge. Javier Sanoja pinch running for Luis Arraez. And everybody knows he's in there for one thing, and that is to improve the base running situation. Here's the call.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The runner is safe. The U.S. has 1 call remaining.
I think whatever the call on the field was there was probably going to stand.
Yeah.
It's not enough to overturn it. And the go-ahead run is in scoring position with nobody out. Into left center field, headed for the gap, and Venezuela has retaken the lead. And Eugenio Suarez just like that.
Well, you asked what pitch is he like? It's the flat pitch over the middle of the plate. And he didn't miss it.
And an explosion in that dugout and in this stadium and in that country. They let out school early today. They let out work early so everybody could get home to watch this game. Means everything. Daniel Palencia, who saved last night's game in the semifinal. The Cubs called Omar Lopez this morning and said because of that, they didn't want Venezuela using it. But Lopez negotiated with him. He said, come on, once in a lifetime chance here. And they agreed one situation you can use it. 9th inning, save situation.
And USA is going to need one more moment to keep this game going.
On a 2-2 pitch, Schwarber swings and misses, 1 out in the 9th. Gunnar Henderson of the Baltimore Orioles tied the semifinal with a home run. He's hitting .429 in the World Baseball Classic. Way up. When it comes down, Venezuela is going to be an out away from a championship. It's up to Roman Anthony. The United States down to its last strike. Venezuela, the best in baseball. For a team that was carrying a country, a World Baseball Classic title, Omar Lopez said his whole goal in this thing was to bring joy to the people back home, to make his country happy. They don't just make everybody happy, but they bring home the trophy, winning the WBC for the first time.